My traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies. I am literally not with the intro today because I'm back in the storage closet, so the show simply must go on. And on today's episode, we have a lot of cats, like all the cat decks wanted to come out. So we're gonna see what the cats want besides like more food in their already half-filled bowls, energetically, of course. But sometimes the cats just want attention. But we have at least an energy coming out that very strongly aligns with cats, or it could be that the cat collective wants to talk to us. Okay, all of this? Okay. Well, if you do have cats or you just have pets in general, right? If you are an animal person, the animals love you, your pets love you, you take care of them so well, you are just an animal mom, a defender of all the furry little death babies. I'm sorry, I said that because the death card is here, but what I wanted to say was like, it's kind of death to all those who would harm the animals or the beings who can't defend themselves, perhaps. You also might be someone, if you are a practitioner or something like that, you may actually have some sort of familiar, but you are certainly justice aligned. I saw the Queen of Swords underneath the deck, okay? So perhaps we have just those who are safeguarding the animals. So let's see how this wants to be. Yes. Yes. The Justice card? Oh, that was Judgment I was looking at. Yes. Yes, then where does this go? Yes. Okay. This is interesting. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna flip all of this out before I say anything. All right, I'm gonna read this two different ways. One's like more positive and one's kind of in line with other messages that we've been getting. But just because something seems like a message we've been getting, I don't wanna get like shoehorned into a particular message if it's not that message, in fact. So I'm gonna go ahead and read it the positive way first. Then I'll take it the way that we've kind of typically been getting it, and based with like the cards that kind of wanted to come out in reversal. I'm going to read it that way, and then we'll check it with the clarifiers, obviously. But what's going on here is there is some sort of group, friendship circle, something like that. These might be, if these are spiritual people or magical people, these would be more like pagans, because I'm getting very like Dionysus, Bacchus here with this Three of Cups. These might be pagans, these might be those who deal with the old gods, or these are simply people who are aligned with nature. Like I said, we might be dealing with people who very much like safeguard nature. But also these could in fact be hedonists, and like I said about the food bowls, right? These might be hedonists. Whichever they are, we have fortune shifting for whoever these people are, and whether these people have faced persecution, let's do it that way first. So if you vibe with that in the positive, and you have been dealing with some sort of like long term, right? Because we have the Nine of Wands, Seven of Swords. This is someone, so like if you're a pagan, right, or you like vibe with the beings of the earth, or you know, the chthonic forces, however you want to put that, and you've been facing like long-term persecution because of that, you're going to receive some sort of at least energetic justice here. Cultural perceptions are constantly shifting about things like that, and I believe as long as we are having conversations with the sort of people you can have conversations with, right, about these things. We're going to continue to spread education. And even if we disagree with each other magically, spiritually, religiously, we all live here, okay? And as long as someone is not trying to do harm to anyone or to the community or to the realm, whatever, then it's sort of like you need to leave the beings alone, okay? And stop trying to damn them to hellfire or whatever, because they're not doing anything to you. It can be not for you and they can still do it, all right? So that's what I mean. We need to get off of that binary of if I disagree with it, it's evil. Or if it's not my God, it's evil. Okay? Everything's a manifestation of the Tao, all right? So there will be some sort of energetic justice for this, if not actual justice, okay? And then what I see here is a King of Wands. So again, this could be some form of practitioner. And ladies, like, look at this person. Like, he's very much the king of the forest, right? This is like a representative of the horned god. If it's coming along those lines. And we have, of course, the salamanders being represented here as well because of the fire. But this does not at all feel like religious being, and I mean, like, you know, like Judaism or something. This does not feel that way, just based on the imagery. There's someone within this group. I don't know if some sort of amends are going to be made here, like between parties, like that is part of the justice. Like there's going to be some sort of mutual understanding between the opposing sides of the conflict, if there are two or even three, with that Three of Cups. That is something that could be going on here. Now, I'm going to read this as more in the negative, because when I was pulling, the Three of Cups wanted to come in the reverse, and so did this Six of Cups. If you are someone who has vibed more with the magical attack reads, you have felt that going on in your energy, or you have actual evidence, or you in fact know that you have had involvement with spiritual or magical communities that are a bit more off the beaten path, and there's some actual sort of bad blood like between you, like typically when it's like a more cult-based thing, like that gets nasty. So I'm even including stuff like the Jehovah's Witness, anybody who like uses those weird like shunning, or like you're evil for doing this, or like so I'm just saying the Jehovah's Witnesses, it doesn't have to be, it's just like anything that's set up that way. Like Scientology is involved with that sort of stuff as well. Like the harmful things that happen to people when they decide to leave the community, or they like disagree or said something that the community doesn't like. So they're gonna like actively like attempt to harm that person for what they've done. If you've been vibing more with that, and it is in fact some sort of community or group that has been doing some sort of injustice, lying about you, like Seven of Swords is just like strategic action. And I mean, with this Sphinx cat, right, like with the tattoos, this is giving very like alternative. We have that tent in the background. Like, this is foolish, whatever it is, I'm telling you, but it would have had you in this like Nine of Wands scenario. Like, look, you took some hits, right? But you're still going. You got the little you've got the little branch, the flowered branch, and look, even the wands behind you are still blooming, right? They could not destroy like your magic or your faith or whatever it is. And you will be receiving some justice for that, because the fates are shifting, right? The forces are shifting. Like whatever was going on there, it's not going to be going on anymore, and we might potentially have like some issues, right? Some issues. And so if this group had a leader that was directing people against you harmfully and without cause, this person this wanted to come, like this came up in reverse, all right? This person is going to try and make some sort of amends. Like if it's in the reverse, this is, and I'm looking at the skulls at the back, on the back of this card, right? This is not a genuine thing. If that's what's going on here, this person is just trying to like save their own ass from whatever like rebound that they're getting. If this was spell work, if they were working with entities and those entities had no cause to be where they were, those entities are going to come back and be like, hey, we need something before we go back, right? Or if it is just simply a movement of the Tao, right? That also happens as well. So it doesn't have to be like practitioners or magicians or anything like that, where we're dealing with like a spectrum when you're talking about things like that. So like if you were in something like the Jehovah's Witnesses or like Scientology or whatever, usually collectively these sort of groups get exposed in the long run. It doesn't mean that everybody gets out unscathed, but it's like the wider collective, and I mean like globally, right, tends to kind of understand, oh, those people are bad, or at least what they're doing at the moment, the way they're organizing, the way they're operating is in fact harmful. So now we will go on to some clarifiers here, and we will go around again, starting with this 3 of Cups. 6 of Swords. So like I said, we've got like either way we've got a transition here. Whether you're in the more positive aspect of the read or the more negative aspect, we have a transition happening here. So what's this Wheel of Fortune? I don't know if I held that up or not and show this 6 of Swords. Oh, you know what I just got when I held that up? Someone couldn't see the forest for the trees, and now they're kind of seeing it. Ace of Cups. So like I said, there's some positivity happening out of whatever this was. And like if we're going for mega positivity, perhaps like even if we're in either aspect of the read, right? Perhaps like everyone is having a lesson learned. Everyone is coming out of this conflict energy, and everyone's getting more into this like understanding and like more free-flowing Ace of Cups energy, because I mean that's mass potential for healing. If there's some sort of conflict going on here with the 9 of Wands, 7 of Swords that I'm looking at now. But either way, if you're listening to the read, at least this is a positive thing for you. Oh, and you're vibing with the read, of course. All right, the 7 of Swords, 9 of Wands. We have a 3 of Pentacles and Knight of Wands. So there was some sort of collaboration here. 3 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. It does suggest some sort of energy work happening. What is this Justice? I'm going to wait for the next round of clarifiers to get into the nitty-gritty on that. The Sun with Justice. This is likely going to be exposed if this was any sort of spell work or whatever. Like I'm saying, it's like it's clearing up. So either way, either like it's both sides ending up in the positive, or at least for you, like you are ending up in the positive. What's this King of Wands? We've got the Fool and the 2 of Swords. Like I said, clownery, okay? And I don't know that this person with this 2 of Swords, you can see that this cat's like both eyes and the third eye are closed. I don't know that if this was more of the negative aspect with this person who was maybe like the ringleader or maybe the only one operating at all, like maybe you weren't dealing with the group though. Like we have 3 of Cups and 3 of Pentacles out here. So, like, I don't know, but this person might still not be seeing things clearly. So we potentially have people around someone who are now seeing the forest for the trees, but perhaps this person still cannot see that, right? Still cannot see that. So let's see what the 6 of Cups is. The 6 of Cups is the 8 of Swords. And look! All those eyes are closed. I think that, I mean, whoever this person is, at least they're not really sorry for anything. I don't know that this person thinks they have anything to be sorry about. I'll get some more information on them, obviously, when the clarifiers come out. But this like 8 of Swords, 6 of Cups, that's why it's a disingenuous, if that's like someone trying to come to you in friendship or with an apology, it's not a real thing. Queen of Swords, and it's sort of like, y'all are gonna know. But we have Temperance and the Magician here. And look, y'all underlying the deck, look whose eyes are open. All right, like if y'all are practitioners, are just simply like on your path, whatever that looks like, I don't think, like it seems like from what I see here, you're not going to let this person in. But if anybody's coming to you with an apology of a sort, it's like you're not going to bind them in whatever it is that they've done. There's no need for that. And also, you can forgive someone on your end, and that doesn't necessarily release them from the consequences of their actions that they would still need to be accountable for. So I see you forgiving this person or accepting the apology or whatever, but as far as like anything else here with this person, right? What we have here, like I'm telling you, I've already got the shit, okay? We've got the Moon, the 5 of Pentacles, and our King of Wands is back out. This person is dealing with something, some sort of like ramifications here that they're not being honest with you about. And that is part of the reason why this King of Wands is coming in. Because there's something about their like public reputation or the people that they deal with that has been put to bed with this 6 of Wands, like 4 of Swords. Yeah, like I'm not seeing anything else like particularly relevant about that. We will go around again, not with this deck, but with another. All right, it is this one. So can we get? So we're back on this 3 of Cups, 6 of Swords. If something's over, we've got the 4 of Swords on this. Something is just done. It's just done. So if anybody was ganging up on you, like that's pretty much over with. It's closing out. King of Swords. There's someone in this camp over here in this 3 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles that there's at least one wise person in here who is just like, we're done. You might not be done, but we're done. Okay, and then go do whatever the hell it is you want to do. Yeah, that somebody is aware of this devil energy like going on here. Yes, like this is straight up some sort of like bullying. I've got like the Chariot, Death, and the Knave of Wands. That to me at the moment looks like magical attack, and it's clarifying that devil, right? But like I said, these don't necessarily have to be magical people. This could be any type of like gang bullying. So we could just be talking about people bullying, like cyber bullying you or something like that. And that's why it's showing up as wands and as swords, because that's air and fire, or air and electricity. So it's something that is happening in the mental realm, which that's the internet, right? A mental and electrical realm is the internet. So that could be like what's going on here. And technically, like I would consider that spell work, but like it's not, like they wouldn't call it that. It would just be like cyberbullying, right? So it could even be something like that. If you've had trouble with people doing that, it's sort of like somebody's at least calling it out and going like, we're not doing this shit with you anymore. It's stupid. I'm gonna look at this King of Swords here in a second, but now we're going on to this Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Cups. What's happening here? Ace of Wands, like I'm saying, it's just like a more positive energy over here. We've got 2 aces, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. The World, 6 of Wands. So whatever that is, it's roses, okay? That's just like really awesome energy. So at least for y'all, y'all are Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, the World, 6 of Wands. I mean, that's real positive. So now this Nine of Wands, Seven of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. We've got the Two of Pentacles or coins. We've got the Seven of Swords back again. And the Eight of Coins, Two of Swords. So what this is looking like is at least somebody or multiple somebodies kind of like looking at the material result of whatever strategy they've been employing with that Seven of Swords, Eight of Coins. And they're just like, no. Like with the Two of Swords, it's kind of like, this ain't it. Whatever it is, it's either just flat out not working, or whatever like material results they're looking at, it's just not it. Oh, that Five of Pentacles that this King of Wands is dealing with might actually be shunning from whatever group that they were in. Oh, the Justice and the Sun, Ten of Swords. Oh my, what the hell? Let me get more on that. The King of Pentacles, hold on. Oh, everything just wants to come out on this thing. What is this? There's somebody, this is the King, because I was going to ask, who is this King of Pentacles? I wasn't sure if it was our King of Wands or the King of Swords. The King of Pentacles is whoever that King of Swords is. Because they're also showing up as, like, they're showing up like Ten of Swords, King of Pentacles. This is the person who's just like, we're not fucking doing this anymore, dude. Or ma'am, or sir. We're not doing this. Face selves, Lorax selves. Because this person is also in the High Priestess, Ace of Swords. Whoever that person is, they have wisdom and clarity on what's going on. They are also the King of Chalices. They're King of Cups. And they're also in the Four of Cups. So whatever they're trying to tell someone may be falling on like ears that cannot hear, eyes that cannot see, obviously. Or it's something like this person is watching repeatedly something happening over and over, because if these are magical people, our King of Cups here is potentially psychic or some form of at least semi-competent scryer. So what they are looking at, or remote viewing potentially, they're just like, no. But this Ten of Swords is sort of like, is that just an emphatic no? And I heard a no. What is that Ten of Swords? This Ten of Swords is Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups. This is someone who's potentially, like, as part of this ending, like, this person is kind of showing up as an is that another person, that Queen of Cups, or is this just our King of Cups just showing up as, like, the feminine because the King of Cups is already out? I think this is our same person here, because they're showing up as, like, the Hermit. This person, oh, that's what the Ten of Swords is. Whoever this person is, our King of Cups, King of Swords, King of Pentacles. The Ten of Swords is somehow that person is going to expose this King of Wands. They've got some sort of like evidence here. Knave of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, or Knight of there's something that this person knows. There's something that this person has hard evidence of, and with that, they are using whatever that information or evidence is to, like, Ten of Swords, that King of Wands. So likely that is the Five of Pentacles that King of Wands is dealing with. But let's see here. What's going on with our King? Oh, the Tower. King of Wands, the Fool, Two of Swords. Whatever energy that this King of Wands is in, it has led to the Tower for them, unfortunately, or fortunately, but I don't see this person learning anything from this. Tower, Three of Cups, Five of Cups. Whatever this person was doing with this group, it's fucked, it's over with, backfired, bad consequences. That's what's going on here. So 6 of Cups, 8 of Swords. Yeah, and now they're trying to come in, like 3 of Wands on this like 6 of Cups, 8 of Swords. They want to come in. 3 of Coins, like, hey, like, let's, you know, let's all work together. Let's all be friends. But like, I think, like I said, while you are going to, you know, accept this person's apology, it's sort of like you're going to send this person away, most likely, because, like, this Emperor was sending, like, some sort of weirdo energy at y'all, and it's sort of like now they want to be in the Lover's 10 of Cups. But the thing is, y'all already, Hanged Man, know about the chaos that they were trying to send your way. So it's just like this person, like, can't, it's like, no, like, what are you talking about? Yeah, this person's gonna have to go. So 6 of Swords, like, but it's essentially like our King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It's essentially like, go in peace. Go in peace. And I mean, likely, oh, what is that? I don't know, it just seems like this person is going to be barred from some particular, like, community, and it's sort of like they're just gonna have to deal with the consequences of all of this, like, energy. Like, I got, like, 10 of Wands, 9 of Wands, 5 of Swords. It's just like, they gotta go deal with that. Okay, so let's, oh, okay, we are supposed to be getting something on this. The King of Swords is the person who did the exposure. All right, we're getting something on this King of Swords from, like, this cat deck. But I don't know, as far as, like, our Dark Wizard narratives have gone, or Dark Practitioner timelines have gone, like, this energy feels, in general, very good. It feels a lot clearer, and it feels a lot more positive. All right, the Empress at the bottom of the deck. 5 of Wands, Page of Swords. I don't know. Person might be telling you something about this conflict. 7 of Cups. Like I said, this person might be some sort of, like, scryer or something. The Fool. The Ace of Swords. And the Devil. This doesn't strike me as anything different. This person, however they are watching this Fool, because that's our King of Wands, right? And getting whatever information that they're getting about that person or about their activity, it's just very clear to them what is going on here. So is there any new information that needs to come out, or can we go to final outcome advice? We'll go around one more time. If I don't see anything new about this person, we're just gonna move on, all right? Because we might be in the phase where actually all the energy has come out already and we're just, like, in repeat mode. Five of Wands, that was so, this person, however they're monitoring the situation, like, this is just how they've gotten all this information. They also might have a record of the conflict in some way. The Fool, the 7 of Pentacles. This is something that they have been watching this person, whoever they are, for, like, a significant period of time. I am hearing years on that. So this is someone who would, like, know this other person very well. So they've had time to see the patterns, right? Because what I would also tell you is that generally when we're dealing with something, and when I say, like, Dark Wizard, right? I'm not referring, like, that's like a mocking thing. These are, like, the people who you see on the internet, like, just being stupid, okay? And they're not really, like, yes, they're sending stuff like Evil Eye or, like, entities or, like, whatever it is that they're sending, right? But it's goofy. That's why, because it's a bunch of petty nonsense. It's not actually something that, like, anyone should be taking seriously, other than the fact that it's going on. But, like, so that's a mocking term that I use. It does not refer to people who are more left-hand path at all. It's describing a particular sort of practitioner that can come on the left hand or right hand path. So it has nothing to do with black or white magic or people being like Goes or whatever. It doesn't have anything to do with that. And also, if you've paid attention to other readings, it's mainly in the Angel SOS playlist, like that one. Because I referred to, there are people in that read that I refer to as evil, like magicians or like whatever, and like that I don't mock, because what shows up in that reading is like something that someone would actually have to be concerned about, like both magically and materially. So I'm like, when I say dark wizard, I'm not talking about someone who's like a Luciferian or something like that. That's not what I'm discussing. I am discussing someone who in fact has no mastery over self. And they're prone to like petty tirades and like, you know, throwing around their magic and fire, and like they're just usually people who are very consumed by rage and spite and pride and like all of this crap that is driving them. Things are running them. They are not running things. And that's why it's laughable and why their stuff tends not to work, except on people who are just as like interiorly disorganized as themselves, or they value the sorts of things that like a person like that could actually take away from them, which it's going to be something more like that person could potentially affect someone who cared very, very much about like having a #1 podcast in a magical or spiritual community. Like that's what like that kind of stuff is. But if someone doesn't care about that kind of stuff, then no, what they're doing can't really affect them. Ace of Swords, Four of Pentacles. This person, this King of Swords, whoever they are very solid in their knowing. It's sort of like, you're not going to really shake my opinion on this one. I have the truth of the matter and I'm solid on this. I have enough evidence to like make this judgment call about this other person. And like I said, this is someone who's known this other person for a long time. Three of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. What is this Knight of Cups? Oh, these people could use substances in some sort of way. Or like I said, these are like, because the Three of Cups was like Bacchus, right? This Knight of Cups has like wine on it. So I'm just saying it might just be representative of like the group in general being a more negatively aligned group. Six of Swords. Either this King of Swords is just shifting out of this environment permanently, or they have in fact changed other people's minds as well about the person who they were listening to. Yeah, it's just whatever it is, the world, this is the end. This is the end. It's been a long time coming with this Knight of Pentacles. So we're going to go ahead and move into, if it's outcome, final outcome, at least what's in the energy currently, or best advice. All right, yeah, it's Nine of Wands, Five of Cups, King of Pentacles, the Devil. Like, we're just getting, like, it's been a long, hard road, right? And, like, our Two of Pentacles back again. Wheel of Fortune, whatever shift of fate that, like, someone is observing about what they've been participating in or about the people who they know, it's just, it's going to be a no from them, dog. All right, what we have here, the Six of Coins, the Queen of Cups, the Three of Coins, Death, and the King of Cups. Let me get clarifiers on this Queen of, well, I'm going to get clarifiers on a few things. All right, whatever this group has been doing in materiality with that Six of Coins is like a bad return on investment with that Five of Cups, okay? What's this Queen of Cups? The Queen of Cups is the Hierophant, Three of Wands. That is Strength. I think in this case, the collective is showing up as the Queen of Cups. I'm getting a yes on that. Whatever structure, so Hierophant, like y'all are at a distance from these people in some sort of way, especially if this is happening online, if it's just cyberbullying we're talking about. Whatever structure, it doesn't have to necessarily be a religious or spiritual structure. It's just a life structure with that Hierophant that you very much like believe in. Boosted by the Strength card, like that's why these people's shit didn't work. It's like it can't work on somebody like that, okay? Like you would have to have been in just like, I don't know, like way more non-structured energy. So the Three of Coins, we already know, it's these people. What's this Death? The Death is just the Seven of Wands, Seven of Coins. It's just the end of this particular cycle. It's the end, like, because the Seven of Wands, that's striking me as like rebound with that Seven of Coins, right? There's something in the energy that's like coming back to people that is also manifesting in the material environment, and so that's what is like bringing an end to the situation. The Tower, yes, okay? So like people are having to deal with fucked up shit, all right? So this King of Cups now, that's probably our King of Swords person. Or like look at this person's face. That might be our reluctant King of Wands. Like, I don't want to apologize to that. Okay. Well, our Fool, like I'm saying, our King of Cups, that's probably our reluctant King of Wands here. Perhaps either their feelings have just changed toward this more Empress figure, they're perhaps in new energy, or that's just them being reluctant to have to, yeah, it's like foolish energy. Foolish energy. Is there anything in particular that this person will end up doing? Like physical action? If it is, it's just like, it's going to be exposing themselves. And what I mean by exposing themselves, I mean, if they came and talked to you about something, they would be exposing the fact that they were the ringleader for this conflict and that they pretty much want to like change the energy, right? And we've already seen, if that does in fact manifest for you, you will accept like this person's truce. But if they attempt to like get closer to you in any sort of way, it's going to be like a, hey, no thank you, I'm actually good, but I hope for all the best for you. So my traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies, I am not going to do our outro because we have not the Son nor the Father, and when I'm in the storage room, I'm just giving, you know, the truncated reads, but this is in fact the close of the read. So, you know, GM, freaking fantastic magician of the age, perhaps of all time. We're doing good stuff in the collective, and you know, that part about the Rocky Horror Picture Show, that's the end for today.